If I may, I'm going to borrow a quote from William Shakespeare. There's something rotten in the state of Battlefield 5. Yep, there is. It's a rotten, stinking pile of garbage known as campers. They've ruined other games in the past. Remember Call of Duty? Remember those guys hiding in the corners, all the campers all over the place? Well, we got a real problem here in Battlefield 5. We got campers all over the place, and the game enables it. And in addition to that, too, this whole attrition package, health pack thing, it's just so stupid. But anyway, we're going to talk about that today. So get ready. Here we go. First off, I got to say thank you again to my really good friend, Salty Veteran Gaming. Today, he has provided us with some clips from the current Apex Legends matches that he's been playing, which a lot of Battlefield and COD players are jumping to right now because it's a heck of a lot of fun. So in the background for this video, for not all of it, but majority of it, you're going to see Apex Legends being played. And I just wanted to say thanks a lot. Appreciate it. And as you can tell from the intro, I am not a fan of campers in any form other than the ones that go out for recreational in the woods. It's pretty much the only ones that I agree with. The guys who, and I guess it should be guys and girls because there's all kinds of people playing these games now. The people that camp today are, I just don't see it. It's not part of what Battlefield is about. Battlefield is, PTFO, play the effing objective. And if you're just going to lay down there and become a camper and just shoot people from long distance, it's not the way it's supposed to be, and it's freaking frustrating. And I know a lot of people are getting pissed off about it. But how the heck did we get there? How did we get to this point in Battlefield 5 where it is just a sea of campers anymore? Well, we got to go back to the attrition piece initially, I think, and I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that. Attrition. What the heck is attrition? Well, somebody in the brain trust at the development teams here, it most likely DICE, decided, we're going to change up the game a little bit after how many freaking titles that worked pretty freaking good once all the bugs were ironed out. Well, we're gonna put this in here, and we're gonna make it so that you have a med pack. But no matter what, if you get shot up, you use your med pack, you're still never going to get to 100% health back into your body. And then in addition to that too, if you get shot after that point, you die. This is not what we had in the past, and it's very frustrating for a lot of players. And in my opinion, they should have kept this for the hardcore mode. This would have been perfect to put into the hardcore mode. But hold on a second, there is no hardcore mode. Swing and a miss. Shit. This has now changed the style of play in a Battlefield game, which is amazing to me. But it is more now about being a defensive player than being a PTFO player, which is really what Battlefield was all about. I mean, when I came into the scene in Battlefield Bad Company 1 and the Bad Company 2, aggressive recon, all that stuff, well, you have a heck of a time trying to do that here. Some people can, sure, but overall it's really changed the style of game where people are more defensive players now than being offensive players, and that just really sucks. With the exception of, I guess, playing the Metro map in Battlefield 4, which was totally capture the middle flag and in Conquest, and you basically own the other team. Aside from that, this mindset now is no longer, the best defense is an offense. It's now defensive play. So what has happened is, whether or not DICE intentionally or unintentionally, thought this through, but they have now given rise to the ultimate stain on the game, in my opinion, which is these freaking campers. Oh God, I hate them. I guess I should clarify that. I don't mean I hate them as people. I just hate when people play that way. I have no ill will toward any person. That came out wrong, I guess, but no, that it's all about whether or not you're playing that. If you're playing that role and playing that style, yeah, I hate you, and I'm going to come and I'm going to try to stab you, and no matter what, that's what I'm going to do. So now in Battlefield 5, we have campers that are hiding in bushes, hiding in tall grass, hiding in buildings, etc., deploying the bipods, and just crushing players from long range with these 3x scopes that they can see across the map with. And I mean, this is not Battlefield. This is only promoting frustration on the part of the player who wants to be a PTFO style player, and it adds to like kind of a seeping arrogance into the evolving camper style player, where they just go out and say, okay, how many headshots can I make? And then they're going to go out and make headshot videos like that people like to do. So I just think that, hey, if that's your deal, then just why don't you jump into one of these sniper centric games that are out there and then just play that. But this is not right, and this is just driving people away. I mean, if you go on Twitter and or any of the online forums and read, people are really getting frustrated with this, and it's not a good thing overall for the franchise. It's really hurting them. Also, hey, try playing as a single player that's on a team of randoms that do not talk on headsets. They don't communicate. DICE has made this Battlefield 5 much more of a team-centric experience than prior titles. And those of us that play single player, this makes it really hard because, like, for example, myself, I tend to just jump into games and I have an hour or whatever and I want to play, and none of my friends are online, so I want to do it myself. And this game is a lot harder to do that than in, say, Battlefield 4, which I find myself drifting back to more and more often, especially if I'm the only one on it at that time. So it makes it hard, unless you're, of course, like my friend here's the Salty Veteran. This guy's an amazing player, and for him, I mean, it doesn't matter what you throw at him. This guy's going to go through it, as you've seen in the videos I've been showing you. But it's really hard, this experience here for the single player as well. So I just there's a lot of stuff. So if you're a single player and you're running around and you're getting sniped at and you get shot in the dome or something like that, it's like, God damn it, man. You're trying to do the right thing. You don't know what's going on and you get shot. So then you got to go on the hunt and try to stab the bastard. I think it also has to be said how this style of camping play now has also affected Team Deathmatch. Man, Team Deathmatch was so much fun in Battlefield. Oh my God. I mean, remember Nose Hairs Canals in Battlefield 3 and running around on Battlefield 4 and all those different maps, I mean, it was a lot of fun doing that. But here now you got these guys that are laying prone, putting up their bipods and just wasting people. And if you have a couple of them together and they're doing this, how are you going to beat them? You can't even get close to them because they're probably mic'd up and they're talking and they're just laying you down. But that's not Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch is constant movement. I always just go right back to No Serious Canals. Or remember how many times you'd freaking spawn and you get freaking blasted right there because some guy was running by just as you spawned. But that was part of the fun of the game. Well, this makes it not fun. And that sucks too, because for me, I always like to, do a round or two of Team Deathmatch to warm up, because I don't get to play as much as I used to. And, you got to get those neurons firing again, and you got to get that muscle memory back. So, not that I'm a great player, and I'm not going to say that ever. I mean, people have told me, you're close to suck as it comes, and I think I'm mediocre, and I'm okay. But the thing is, you gotta get your muscle memory going, and TDM was great for that. Well, if you got people camping and sitting on the ground with machine guns, they're just going to waste you. That's not going to happen, and that just leads back to the frustration. And see, I'm out of here. Bye Battlefield 5, and jump over to Battlefield 4 or even Battlefield 3, which I played this past weekend, and it was a freaking blast. It was such a refreshing thing to go back to that style and not have to deal with all this stuff we're dealing with here now. I just it sucks. What can DICE do? I don't know. I mean, and also in half the time you can't even see these people because the camouflage today and the way they have the players colored out. It's impossible to find them. It was already hard before, but it's impossible now. Yeah, I know they're saying a new patch may have helped that, but still, it's really, really hard. So I don't know what are they going to do? They're bleeding people. What do you guys think? Somebody would love to hear. Oh, somebody. Me, I'm the somebody. I'd love to hear what you have to think. Yeah, drop me a comment. Let me know. Shoot me an email. Or, let's have a conversation about this. Because am I crazy or what? Let me know. Well, that's it for me today. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. If you like the video, please click like. If you're not a subscriber already, please click subscribe, and click on the little bell icon button right next to it there, so that you can get a notification whenever we post a new video. And I hope you guys have yourself a nice day. It's snowing like hell over here. Hopefully it's nice and sunny where you are, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.